We got Zachary up here this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. How are you, my friend?
Good.
What are we doing here?
Collecting all these flowers.
Yeah.
We're going to put them in a paper bag.
Awesome.
Keep drying out.
Yep. So we've been using the smoker, guys, right now as a dehydrator for some of these, as we're going to be offering teas this winter for everyone to have some yumminess. We've got some chamomile in that bag. Here in another few weeks, we're probably going to go out and get some Labrador. But right now, we got fish to do, huh, Zach?
Yes, we do.
And it's all hands on deck today, huh, Zach?
Yes, it is.
And are we ready for this, Zach?
Yes, we are.
Oh, you liar. I love you, man.
Due to the graphic nature of this content, viewer discretion is advised. We're gutting fish, Gnomies. Don't like that kind of stuff? Skip past this section right here. If you don't mind it,
let's cook something.
Look at him go!
This episode proudly sponsored by Gnome Domes Alaska, a non-profit workers cooperative offering affordable and sustainable living solutions.
Okay, Gnomies, here's the situation. We got to process a lot of fish. This. Alfred. I'm trying to make a movie. Please. Anyway. This doesn't work. Did for a while. Might be alright camping for a little while, but long term for a community kitchen especially, it sucks! So, we got the Gnomies up, willing to work this morning. So, Alfred! Anyway, Zach's going to disassemble this, clean it up, and first thing we're going to do is put a better countertop in here, because we still want to cook out here. We just can't have this wobbly. And we need better organization, because this ain't working. Second, this is our running water. Yes, it does run. Got a little pan down here. We catch it for doing dishes. Works okay, but we can do better. You want to know how? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Really? I'm so glad you asked. What are we going to do? I'll show you. Okay, Gnomies, here's going to be the key to our success, not having to go to the hardware store or not. We're going to elevate this barrel. And it's got this bung right there. It's got threads on it. This hose screws right into there. All we got to do is put a little hose shut off that we use for the garden. Thank you, Alfred. And we're in business after we get this thing up off the ground, so let's see. Will that fit in there? Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I learned this from my buddy Ronnie, watching him hours and hours, holding the camera and doing stuff. I can do it. Will it fit? Will it screw right on there with the right threads? Yes. Yes. We in business, people. Now, I'm going to find some pole or something to get this up in the air. Or, to get her done, I got an idea. Might work. So, what the boys are doing here? Oh, don't pay, ignore me. Exactly, but people need to learn from mistakes. They don't learn from achievements. They learn from mistakes. Okay, so here we are, observing the wisdom, trying to figure out what I told them that needed to be done. What the goal is to get this up there and strapped around with water in it so we can gravity feed clean fish. Will they accomplish this? This is the challenge. Are they up for the task? Mm-hmm. 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 Let's check back and see what they accomplished there. That's what I'm thinking. After you get done these, maybe we'll do a quick wipe down and clean. Alright. Well, I was going to come down here and demonstrate on one of these how to do bellies and stuff, but I think I'm going to let Ian. Because I showed him once and he's got it figured out. After our airplane flies over. Anyway, where were we?
I went into the ribs, just a little.
Oh, that's all right, not a problem. Yeah, that one was probably a little bit on the extreme side, but it still worked. But what we're doing here is we're putting the eggs aside for bait and possibly caviar. And then Ian is saving the milk sacks, is what the Russians call them. And they make what's called a fish head salmon milk soup. Now our boy Ian wants to try something.
All about new experiences.
See? All about new experiences. In fact, maybe we should go get the Russians and say, hey, how do you do this? Alright? So basically, guys, what he did is he made a nice clean slice down there with the belly. Pulled the guts out. The guts are going in here for the chicken. Eggs are going in there. Milk's going over there.
And then we do
that.
We would like to think we're doing this the Seattle toss through the fish market over to the water cleaning station. Yeah, there we go. Maybe I can edit that in. I'll figure something out.
rocket on the back. No, that's
Yep.
the red.
That's a red,
That's
exactly. But that's one that's even further gone because you see how pink it is.
You massacred.
That's how slimy it is. In fact, you might want to get some water, or even if we got it, a bucket or something like this with water in it that we can rinse fish in.
Guts might fit in a different way.
Yeah. Nice.
And this
Except
would be
what you guys, one thing you guys are missing, okay? You need to cut that skin right there
Oh no.
and get to that blood vein.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's all good.
Yep.
I was wondering what that was.
Yep. So when you gut it, yeah, put that one back for a second.
That's a
Doing some on-video instruction here, refining skills and techniques. Yeah, see that? That skin right there. That's part of one of their part of their swim bladder. Yeah. Okay. So you gotta slice it. Oh yeah. This is the bloody part. Then you gotta dig that out with your finger or loosen it with your finger.
Oh,
Okay.
this way is.
Yeah, that way. One way's easier than the other.
we were doing something wrong.
Alright.
Yeah, you guys had it way too easy. That's the thing. Yeah, just loosen it up a little bit for them, and then they can get it out, the rest of it out under the water.
I see.
All right? All right, back on track.
Blood still.
There's a little bit, that's okay. I think we can deal with that. I can clean that up a little bit. But yeah, you want
This
90?
one looks pretty pink, right?
Yes, it's not. It's a silver that's starting to turn.
Oh, fun. How do we know that, kids? By the tongue.
By the tongue. You see
It
the
has
tongue
literally any black on it?
Yep. Any black. When it was fresh yesterday or the day before, it was all black. But as they sat in the cooler, it just whited out. Plus, I drained all the blood out of them because when you catch them, I break the gills. And what breaking the gills is getting the blood out of them as fast as possible. Just like, a kosher slaughter, draining all the blood and stuff like that. So, because if you leave all that blood in there after they completely die, it stays in there and clots and they bruise. Seriously.
Chunky.
And chunky.
What?
They bruise.
Rigor mortis.
Because when the people that have seen the video when I'm catching them is you got to hit them over the head to knock them out.
That shit was
right?
great looking.
Okay? You got to do it, though. But then as soon as you do that, when you put them on whatever you're doing, you got to cut the gills, because in their final moments, the blood pumps out. And it keeps that hitting in the head from bruising.
That's why I was like, what the fuck
Yep.
is this?
Yeah, you can put
Yeah.
it behind the fish.
Yeah, what you missed, yep, underneath that magic membrane.
Oh, that's the other one.
No, I think we really just could use a leg right here. That'd be.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I raise it or something?
So why don't you, yeah, he's going to finish cleaning these 3 with the bloodline, put them up. Let's,
Switch positions.
it's a nice thing to do, every 10 or 15 fish, just to start with a clean surface,
Oh, okay.
wipe her down.
Nah, he wants to
All
get
right.
in there, dude. You gotta get in there.
And I'd suggest pushing this cooler back under further past the drip zone for next time. No, not right this second. It doesn't have to right this second. But just a little tips, okay? What's that?
Like,
Just a 2x4 is all we need.
Okay.
Bring a 2x4 over here and I can mark it and measure it.
Yeah. You want fishy boards?
Yep. Okay, yep, we need something for bellies. How many bellies we got?
That we
You're
can
fucking awesome on,
we can use 4,
pardon
5,
my
6,
French.
7, 8.
use the robo on that.
Yeah.
That's empty. Use the
Yeah, now you can put the bellies in there for now.
What about
Yeah. Till we exceed our belly limit.
don't
I'll find you a little bowl for your milk, Ian. Oh, I never saw someone get so excited over salmon milk before.
go straight, which is funny.
Look at this.
I'm not even gonna.
I
make any
can't
connections
live off
without-
grid. I don't have running water. What the heck was that we just did? Water seemed to be running to me, huh? 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 Okay, boys. Look at me for a second. I have good news. I called the Russians, because I can see Russians from my house, right? And guess what he said?
I will teach you the ways.
I will teach you the ways of Russia, and we will make salmon milk soup. And he will be here in 2 or 3 hours to do this. I am dead serious. Oh, look at his face. Look at him. He's freaking giddy like a Christmas boy on Christmas. Yeah, you know what I mean. So,
You're asking the wrong dude. I got.
water's in the jug over there. We got running water.
Alright.
Hee hee. So, you ask and you shall receive, my friend. Now, Konstantin said, you will need potatoes, you will need. He said, you will need green peppers, you will need. He said, you will need salmon milk, you will need. And he also said, tomatoes you will need, and you will need. And green peppers you will need. Because that's how Konstantin talks. You'll see. He'll be here. So, we need a green pepper you will need. Don't argue with the Russians. We will disturb world peace and go back into a Cold War. Whew. I'm telling you. Putin is planning. That's why half the Russians are in Alaska. Should I say that out loud? I am. Already got to do this black and white. But actually, people do need to see this, because this is part of the process.
Really? Just to avoid being demonetized?
Actually, yeah, technically, I mean, they can block
Very
it because
educational.
people get sick of blood and blah, 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 but
Black and white, it's not.
one way to get, yeah, exactly, one way to get around the rules is black and white it, so.
And plus, it's educational, so like they can go ahead and
It is.
skip the damn video.
It is. What? Are you going to try the milk?
No, I asked you first. You gotta flip the camera around, sir. You gotta answer for the crowd.
I will.
I
but
won't.
You won't, okay.
It depends what it looks like.
See, Ian's going to eat it.
If it looks
Now-
like anything that isn't that when it's cooked, like if it gets puffy or something, it's like
no.
not squishy.
I don't think so, but I've never eaten it or really seen it.
If it's squishy, I'm out.
Okay.
It's texture. It's all texture for me.
Zach's all in.
Alright.
Ian's all in. I said so far I'll do it for $100. Now the $100 ain't for me; it's going to be for the organization. But I'll do it for $100. If someone out there, you guys know who you are, will lay it on the line, the Gnomie will try a no thank you bite.
I'll do it for 500.
Oh, here we that now. We got a challenge. We got 500 left. 500, 500. I gotta hit your stick. Can I? Oh, you're doing it for free. You're doing it for free. All right.
Doing it for food.
100 for me. 500 for Daniel. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming.
But this one is 9%. It's more than.
More than 9%. Okay, so yeah, so very high.
But this one is soft. It's not like American. American is too dry.
Okay, okay. So we will need this. All right.
Yeah.
We'll come down here, sit in the shade.
Okay.
You can. He's getting ready to pull out. So why don't you pull over there for a second? Yeah. I will. Thank you, sir.
It's hard over here.
He says it's nothing hard. Of course, it's not hard to make. You've been making and eating this all of your life.
Yes, we do this.
Yeah. So this is.
My mom teach me when I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
I started cooking.
Yes. I have learned very much from this man right here about how to live in Alaska just from the way he lived in Siberia. How long did you live in Siberia?
7, 8, almost 8 years.
8 years? Yeah. But you're not Russian, you are Ukrainian.
But I'm not Ukrainian, I'm Romanian.
He's,
I was born in Ukraine.
I'm confused. Are you confused?
I was born in Ukraine, but
Okay.
I'm not Ukraine.
You're Mexican.
Okay.
I like this spice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are we ready? Or that we're gonna get the other boys gonna come over, but we can move these currants out of the way real quick because we don't need those. Thank you for bringing those to us. We can bring this out of the way. Knif. So Constantine came by to teach us how to make salmon milk soup the right way. So it looks like we start with potatoes, right?
Yeah. Can I throw on you?
Yeah, just actually right there. In the compost. Perfect.
You don't like to eat them?
Okay.
Just take them away.
Do we need to peel the onion or does it go in just like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't need to peel it. All right. And then can you help peel some potatoes, Ian? No. This is your delicacy here, my friend. These are fresh potatoes out of the garden up the road.
Wow.
We are being blessed.
Rinse them or peel them?
No, see, he scraped them with a knife a little bit.
Oh, to get the skin off?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I gotta look like that.
Alright.
Okay. What was that? We have heads?
Yeah.
Okay. We have heads. Okay, let's get the potatoes clean, everything else clean, and we're going for the heads.
Like so? One.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just dump it in there.
You grow in Mexico?
Was that going there?
Yeah.
No.
No? By the Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
San Diego.
Hmm.
The very bottom of California before you get to Baja, right?
Yeah. On the border.
On the border.
I was like 40 miles from Mexico. I was on the border with Mexico. Milpitas. That's a city over there.
In California?
Yeah.
I have never been to California.
I drove a van over there. I took the, how called this, floor. Linoleum floor I took it from our company from Washington.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've been all over the East Coast down to Georgia, from Maine to Georgia, all the states over to Utah, Arizona. The only states I haven't been in is Oregon, California, Florida,
Oh, okay. It's just those.
and Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. That's it. Yeah, just wondering.
I think 6 potatoes is enough.
Okay, so he's saying 6 potatoes is enough. What? How much would someone have to pay me to leave Alaska? This depends on how long I would have to go. Ain't ever doing it. Nope. Nope. Been there, done that. Ate the t-shirt. No reason to go back. Maybe for a visit. To live. You freaking crazy! Oh.
So,
We're talking days, weeks, months.
Canadian citizenship.
Where would you go?
Where would I go?
can I cover some?
I don't know, maybe New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
About the Washington.
wash right through the holes on the bucket on the thing.
Yeah.
That's our gravity feed sink right now.
You cover some.
It might have a little pinch on it on the hose. There you go. We will. How much water do you want in the big pot?
A little bit more than a half.
A little bit more than half. Okay. I can do that, or we can put this down here. Get some fresh drinking water for that one.
Did you find the bill paper? That's okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Now, Konstantin said you will need potatoes. You will need. He said you will need green peppers. You will need. He said you will need salmon milk. You will need. And he also said tomatoes. You will need, and you will need. And green peppers you will need. That was the pepper. That was the Did you bring back any kind of peppers?
Yeah, I brought jalapenos.
Oh, Constantine brought jalapeno. I guess we will have spicy peppers and no green peppers. This is okay. This is what we have. We will be happy. So he said a little more than half. Cutting potatoes he is cutting. Thank you very much, my friend, for coming down here and showing us how to do this. We appreciate you.
It's easy.
And then you will have to try some with us too, right? Or how long does it take to cook?
Like an hour.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I can bring you some for all your hard work, or you can go get some wine and come drink wine and hang out. You gotta go. That's right. You gotta go to work tomorrow.
I still have a wine at home.
Okay.
I drink one glass now.
I would not expect anything less from you. Okay, would you like potatoes to go in the big pot?
Everything, potato, tomato,
okay.
We'll go in one time.
All going at one time in the pot.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll get back to you here in a second when everything else is cut up and ready to go.
Dunk them and eat them, you know.
Yep.
If you don't like them, just...
You just scoop around them and then the next person...
If you don't like onions, there's something wrong with you, my friend.
Yeah, something's wrong with you, yeah.
So what he did is he cut this just down the middle, not all the way through, so it stays whole. And we're going to put everything in the pot.
If you make them to water, you can put a little bit of rice in the end.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Start them.
Start it?
Yeah.
Fire. Now, when do we put the milk?
In the end.
In the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think let's put that the milk on ice real quick. Whole tomato, or did you cut it like the onion?
And they boiling for maybe 10 minutes. Take them off the skin, take them out, put in the bowl, and just
cut them up.
Shrink them, you know.
Yeah.
Make it like a tomato paste maker.
Okay.
You know, like this.
Okay.
Boil them for 10
And then put it back later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put two and just the juice. Put them in.
Perfect. Know what?
Thinking we get all of them on the dome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or surrounding it, maybe climbing on it.
I was thinking climbing on it. Yeah, that'd be cute.
If you like it, you put the jalapeno. You can put them.
And now?
Yeah.
In whole, or do you slice it in?
Just like this whole thing, you put them in. If somebody doesn't like them,
you can take it out. Yeah. Okay.
But if you want to, just take them with a fork and a spoon and just in your plate, just crush them a little bit. You know, the jalapeno is good. I love the jalapeno.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's throw some jalapeno. What about carrot?
Carrots also. Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody likes jalapeno?
I'm fine. Everyone that is trying this soup is fine with jalapeno.
Yeah.
I think you hit a couple of times on my property.
Not this yet. Not this is this will be my first time. Okay, Zach got here. You missed the whole lesson from the Russian, but you saw the jalapeno. You see the head. You know what the milk ones are? Okay.
I grabbed one.
All right. And now if you want some broth, we use this cup here. And then I'll show you the next step to the deliciousness. But put a little broth in there for the whole entire experience. Yes. That's Smell the goodness. Now, this little green stuff here tastes to me a little. We're trying to decide what it is. Russian something. Maybe cilantro? A type of cilantro? Can you tell?
Now, is this the only additive?
That is the only, and that's something you put in at the end.
Oh, well, I just...
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get a spoon.
Yeah, grab a spoon. Okay. So, they made me take just a single bite of the milk.
The flan. No hesitation.
This isn't too bad.
There's nothing bad about it.
You haven't had the milk yet?
Yeah, he did. He just ate a whole...
You did? I thought...
down.
Yeah.
We thought it was like a flan texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, flan
Now,
texture.
Zach, do you know how to make flan?
No. No, I don't know how to...
Because now flan is completely ruined for most of us.
I lost that.
Alright, that's Zach. He gives it 1 thumb up, 2 thumbs up.
I'll give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Awesome.
Well, there you go, Gnomies. Salmon milk soup. Taught to us by someone who's been making it since they were 8 years old over in Mother Russia. Constantine, what an amazing man. Unfortunately, we did lose a bunch of footage of talking to him and getting to know him a little bit better and learning about what his upbringing and stuff like that, which is amazing. I could sit there and listen to him for hours talk. We're the same age, grew up in completely different worlds, and we were told that we were supposed to be enemies. Turns out, once we got to know each other, we're just brothers. We're just men just like anybody else. Getting by, taking care of us and ours, doing what we gotta do. Living the dream. If you want to see Ian and I do a taste test, sample this stuff for you, put it out there, you know what it's going to take. It's going to go to a good cause. If you've been following us on Facebook, you see that we've been having a little bit of financial struggle going into winter here, and for a little bit here, it's been looking like we might have to close our doors because we can't produce any aircrete products because winter's coming. We're running out of time, and just the finances aren't there to do stuff. So we got a fundraiser going. So that $100 to see me eat that stuff, it's going to something good. We're going to be producing an amazing product with it. So what are all these contributions going towards? Gnomes, Alaska, and producing an aircrete product. Not just cabins, all kinds of things. Insulated boxes for gardens, rocket mass heater cores that are insulated, all kinds of things. We're almost there. And it's looking like if everything goes according to plan and people pull through that say they're going to pull through, we're not even going to meet our goal. We are going to exceed our goal. Whew. Couldn't do it without you guys. This isn't going to waste. This is helping us get on our feet again. And helping others to get on their feet again. We won't always be asking for money. We want to be able to produce something for ourselves. Produce a product that we can be self-sufficient and productive. And you're helping us do that. Can't thank you enough. I will have some more videos coming up here in the next week or two on aircrete and what we plan on doing with it and what this stuff is, but it's basically concrete that floats. So, looking forward to that. There's one other way that you can give us a hand that doesn't cost a single thing. Won't cost you a dime. Not a penny. Not even a plug nickel. What is it? Hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. And just because we took the trouble to make this for you, give us a thumbs up. And if you don't want to do that because you don't like it and you made it this far, give us a thumbs down. But make it ×2. Show us it really counts. Till next time.
I'm a Gnomie, he's a Gnomie, she's a Gnomie, you're a Gnomie, wouldn't you like to be a Gnomie? Click the subscribe down on the bottom, click the like button down on the bottom, or make a comment down on the bottom. Peace out.